Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Friday. It's June the 24th, Friday, 2022. Welcome. It's the only June 24th we're getting this year. We only get one a year. This is my 66th June 24th, I guess.
At Bridgestone,
And I
we are
hear
accelerating our efforts
music
to
in the
create a more
background. Do you hear that?
sustainable future for
I do.
generations to come.
It
Learn
looks
more about
like
our
my
Bridgestone E8 commitment.
it looks like my channel's got an ad going. This is great. I'm making money. I'm getting rich. We got thunder outside. I got advertising on the start of my videos. I'm drowning in money. It's incredible. I must be in Switzerland because in Switzerland you spend money. I got to start making money. Yeah, there you go. Hi. Yeah, we're definitely spending it. Jen says, "Oh, are we ever spending it?" Oh my god, we are spending money.
Mac and cheese when we get back.
There'll be a lot of mac and cheese when we get back. Now it's Kraft mac and cheese. They've changed the name. Now it's Kraft mac and cheese. Yeah, how about that? Unbelievable. We had a lot. I don't think I told you this story. If I have, I apologize. If you haven't heard it, hey, it's all news to you. We were out in Zurich last weekend. It was a Saturday, and Jen went to buy something, and we had picked up Swiss francs when we were back in Canada. We got British pounds, euros, francs, so we had some cash on us, and they gave us a collection of bills, and four of which were $100 Swiss franc notes. And so Jen wanted to use one of her 100 Swiss franc notes on a purchase, and they looked at it and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, we cannot accept this note as legal currency in Switzerland." We're going, "Oh, what are you talking about? Your bank issues this. This is your national bank, the Bank of Switzerland. This is your note. We're in Zurich. Where else are we going to use this?" Well, it turns out that the note, this 100 euro, 100 Swiss franc note, expired or has been replaced with a newer note in the last year or two. And I guess during the COVID, foul up, our bank in Canada, which has Swiss francs in its vault, like any other large bank would, they're handing out currency, and they didn't realize that when they handed us four of these 100 Swiss notes, they were all no good. They're all useless. So I said, well, what do we do with it? Like, we're from Canada. How can we turn this into a note that you'll accept? And they said, "Oh, you have to go to the Swiss National Bank." Jeez, where is that? I said, "Well, there's one in Zurich and there's one in Bern, our capital. There's two places in Switzerland you can go to change this into actual currency." I said, "You got to be kidding me." I mean, in Canada and in the United States, if you have an old, what we call C note or any note, the retailer will take it. They'll deposit it with their bank, and when the bank opens the deposit envelope, they count up the deposit. They'll pull this one note aside, swap it for a real note, like a new note, and the old note will be returned to the bank of the country inside their banking system. And so common sense would say Jen could use the note, they'd give her change for it, they won't hand this note to anyone else for the rest of the day, and when they make their deposit that night, it'll go in their deposit pouch, and on Sunday or Monday, when the bank they deal with opens the deposit pouch, well, they'll find this note, and they'll take it out and swap it in with a current note, and they'll give the old note to the bank for a brand new note. It's worth 100 francs, but only at the national bank now. And you would think bank to bank relationships would be such that that's how you take these out of circulation. You let them come in, but you never let them go back out. So if we can't get to Zurich between now and when we fly home, to the national bank in Zurich itself, which is going to be a treat because can you imagine the security procedures I'm going to have to go through to get into this damn building? If we can't do it there, we're going to have to take it with us to Canada. And I'm going to have to convince my bank that sold me this thing to give me Canadian dollars for it. And I'm waiting. I know what's coming. I'm waiting for my banker to go, oh, I'm sorry, we can't take this note. We can sell it to you, but we can't buy it back from you. Yeah. I'm waiting. I don't want to get there. I don't want to go there. Anyway, so just fun times. It's all good times. Anyway, so Switzerland it's a wonderful place. It's gorgeous. It's clean. I mean, this country is spotless. This country, wherever Jen and I have been in this country, it is incredibly nice, and the people are great. The services are very good. The water is fresh. The air is clean. But it's an expensive place to be. But then again, you can see how if you're Swiss, you're getting paid in Swiss francs and you're making a good living. And so it's okay if you're Swiss. It's very expensive if you're not. And so there's the shtick. As long as more people keep coming into Switzerland wanting to spend money, Swiss have got it going on. It's when nobody wants to come into the country, then problems will begin. But the Swiss have they figured it out. If they have a spotless country filled with very polite people and exceptional infrastructure, they will come. If you build it, they will come. And oh man, do we see people from all over the world here. We don't just see Germans and French and Italians. Oh no. We see them all. We see from the Middle East. We see from Turkey. We see them from Eastern Europe. We see them from Africa. They're here from Asia. They're here from everywhere. The reputation of Switzerland is real, that it is a legit place to go, a lovely place to visit. But I will caution you out there. If you're looking for a cheap 1 week, 2 week holiday, you're not coming here because your travel agent or whatever agency you use online, you're just not going to get the super duper discount deal over here. That's not what this place is. It's expensive to be in the UK. London is expensive, but it's cheaper than here. Berlin is cheaper than this place. And Berlin's a great place to go to. London's a great place to go to. Paris is expensive and can be very expensive, but Paris can also be affordable depending on how you do it. Switzerland can be affordable, but you have to be prepared to make the adjustments to your lifestyle to make it work for you. And so you might be doing the hostel thing if you're young. You might be doing an Airbnb thing maybe, or you might do like you could do what they call a camper van. You do the caravan thing, RV thing, but of course you have to have one. And then if you want to have your own vehicle here, you rent one or whatever, you're talking, $9-10 a gallon. Forget. It is not cheap here. It is expensive, but it is a phenomenal place. It is a fabulous country. It is unique, not like my hometown. A lot of similarities. Trees are trees and bushes are bushes and grass is grass. It's all the same, but it is different. Anyway, we leave tomorrow. This is our last day here in Lugano. And we head out to another location tomorrow. You'll find out on Monday where we are, and we'll fill you in on what's going on. And it's been an interesting, enjoyable experience. The whole trip we've had very interesting, very enjoyable. Love people watching. I really got a kick yesterday with Jennifer. We went out for dinner yesterday into downtown Lugano, right by the waterfront, and it was interesting people watching for an hour or so as we were having dinner. It's a unique place. In any event, we're alive and we're well. It is Friday. We are up 194 on the Dow at the moment, with now 41 minutes to go, I guess. And we got a 2/3 of a 1% gain on the Dow. The NASDAQ is up 1.6%, almost triple. So the Dow should be up 550 right now if it was equaling the gain that NASDAQ is getting. So to show you the power of the NASDAQ, it's up 179, S&P is up 35. Oil up 233 a barrel, 233 a barrel now to 106.50 in Texas. That is down for the week. Second week in a row, oil is under pressure. Rumor today, not rumor, scuttlebutt, the scuttlebutt that I'm reading. Markets are higher this week because some analysts are saying that because of the deteriorating economy, the economic conditions getting worse quickly, now I hear a rumble. I'm sure that's not a garbage container being rolled down the hallway. That is thunder. Because of deteriorating conditions in Europe and in North America and Asia, the accelerating deterioration of economic performance. Like, for example, in North America, you guys know housing is slowing up dramatically because mortgage rates are now into the 5.5, 5.8% neighborhood, all the way up to there. Housing sales are backing off. Housing starts are backing off. And the thinking here is that the demand for materials to build homes is going to drop off, is already happening. And there are analysts saying this is happening elsewhere in other parts of the economy. We're noticing it this morning. Peloton announced another layoff. We noticed Netflix now announced a 300-person drop in unemployment. We're beginning to witness certain sectors of the economy where hiring is flattening out. It's just the beginning of a slowdown. And there are professionals who are saying this is actually good. This bad news is good news, because if we continue to see economic slowdowns happening across sectors of the economy, the Federal Reserve will be under less pressure to raise rates aggressively. Take that out of the equation with regard to the stock market out there, markets go up. Stock markets start to go higher because stock markets begin to figure out that, hey, they're not going to jack rates 0.75 of a point every month for the next 6 months. They might only pop it up 0.5 point next month. They might only go up 0.25 point the month after that. They might have no point increases, no interest increases later this year. They may have stopped. They might stop at 2.5, 3, leave it there. And now, for the first time, I've read there are some bond analysts who are saying the latter half of next year, look for rate cuts. They're going to cut the rate next year because it'll be overdone. The moving up of rates and the slowing down of the economy with the natural slowdown we have already, and now the interest rate slowdown being pounded on top of it, the Fed will have gone too far. The markets will go up with this. The markets get wind. They get wind that this is really possibly could happen. We may have already seen the low on the markets. We may have already seen it. And all of a sudden, the bargain hunting comes in because there are trillions of dollars on the sidelines that can come into the market. They just need the right excuse to do so. The right ingredients have to kind of be mixed together, and the market will attract a lot of cash, because at the end of the day, you cannot retire even with an interest rate on a 10-year treasury at 3.1%. You cannot make enough to live off of that because it doesn't even equal inflation. 3% inflation is cheap, and a 3% interest rate is low. Money has to do better than that. It has to perform better than that. And so it can't just go into bonds. Yeah, you can buy corporate bonds. You could speculate on some junk bonds. The problem with those kinds of bonds is sometimes they fail. And if 1/5 of all the bonds you buy that are high yielding bonds fail, you don't make money. That's the bottom line. Now there are there are hedge funds, investment funds, ETFs, mutual funds that do buy and bet on junk bonds. But what they do when they buy these things is they buy insurance against default. So they might buy a bond on a cruise line that pays 8.5% or something like that. They'll pay 1.5% of that in insurance to guarantee them 7%. And they'll put that yield into their fund. The fund is filled with hundreds of others just like this, other bonds, various companies all over the place. And then you take the management fee off the top, might be 2%, and you as a unit holder get 5% return on your money. Now, you might sit there and go, geez, why don't I just buy that bond myself? I'll just buy the Royal Caribbean bond and get 8.5. Forget the 5. I'll take the 8.5. I'll take the risk. Yeah, it sounds good. Problem is, you're going to need a couple of $1,000,000 buying power to be able to get your hands on some of these, because these don't trade in $100 increments at 8.5%. No. You're going to have to literally be a bond dealer or go through a dealer to do it. That kicks almost everybody off this show out of that pool right there. You're back to the ETF market, the mutual fund market. That's where you're going to go to. Just so you know, that's how this game is played by the big boys. They buy insurance against this kind of stuff. But even with that, there are hedge funds and mutual funds, especially mutual funds, ETFs, that cannot buy junk-rated debt, no matter what. Even with insurance, they can't do it. They're basically they've set themselves up when they were created to say to their potential unit holders, their investors, this fund will not hold anything under a certain rating of junk status. It has to be a certain rating or higher, otherwise we will not own it. And if we do own it, and then it gets downgraded while we have it, either we get rid of it or we buy insurance on it, and when it matures out, we don't replace it, and we take our dough and go elsewhere. But they will not actively seek to buy this kind of stuff, junk bond stuff. But there are some hedge funds out there, certainly privately managed hedge funds, for real gamblers who are looking for the junk of junk. They are looking for 12 and 15% bonds. They're looking for really cheap, because their game plan is that if the company doesn't pay, they default, that they will then take over the company. They will then gather up the other bondholders and gang up on the ownership of the company and do a forced liquidation of the company. In other words, put it into bankruptcy. These guys will then grab all the assets the entity has. They might put money in to keep it alive, but they'll take over control and they'll try to regurgitate it in some other format. Again, that is a game for billionaires where we do not belong, and we don't want to be there. Where you guys want to be is right where you are right now. You want to be option writers. If you're an active follower of this channel, you write options against stock and you're bringing in income. And I say, way to go, guys, because the money is there for you to be had. I still don't fear the upside of this market. I've just told you that there's a possibility the markets could go higher depending on what could happen and whatever else, but not this week, not today. We are oversold on the markets, I will grant you that. And there could be another week of upside next week. It might be another 1,000 points next week that we get in little increments. That's possible, but we're not out of the woods yet. There's still this thing known as the war going on in Ukraine. And there's this other thing going on with countries having trouble with oil, even at 106 a barrel. I read just the other day, Sri Lanka, the island nation south of India, that country is broke. That country is in default. They need World Bank help. They can't buy fuel as a country for their gas stations. No one will sell to them. So 35, 40 million people, whatever the number is, a huge number of people on that island. There's problems, kids. And this isn't the only country, obviously. There are a bunch of third world countries out there in just a real mess. And if rates do keep going higher, and I think they'll go a little higher, these are the guys who pay the price first. They're the ones who fall over like dominoes. They're either corruptly administered, full of corruption everywhere, and they begin to run into the position where they can pay the bribes, but they can't pay the bills. And the question is, from the supreme rulers all the way down, who gets cut off first? If we cut off our population, they might riot in the streets. If we cut the army off, then we lose our heads. How are we going to play this? So we cut back a little on each side. Do we declare martial law and try to keep the population under control and give the military the illusion that they're in charge of this great country and we're doing the best we can to pay them on time, but it's those pesky peasants out there that are the problem? Again, blame somebody else rather than you as an administrator of the fraud that you're the problem. It's someone else that's the problem. Anyway, these countries are the first to go. They're the first to show up on our radar screens with problem after problem after problem. And it starts with energy, immediately goes into food. It goes into no electricity or very unreliable electricity. People now are using kerosene, or they're using some form of flammable whatever for heat to cook with. Then you hear the stories like we hear from time to time in like Nigeria or Algeria or name the third world country where people, many people are killed and wounded because a petroleum truck exploded in a cheap neighborhood, a low-lying neighborhood, where people were scooping leaking fuel in cups to try to take it home to use for cooking fuel for the next couple of days. I mean, you hear these tragic stories all the time. Then there's our friends in Venezuela, basket case country. What's going on right now is not a good thing. I did read earlier this week that there's some kind of an agreement in place for Venezuela to trade crude oil for food with European countries or something like that. There's some kind of an arrangement being arranged here. No money changing hands because the buyers of the fuel are not interested in perpetuating the fraud of the socialist government that they have. And so they've decided that what they'll do is they'll pay them in foodstuffs that have to be consumed to be of any value, of course. And the foodstuffs that they'll deliver won't be caviar. It won't be, they're not going to be filet mignon steaks. We're talking about food for the masses, in packaging for the masses. And so they're trying to get the wealth of oil to the people that own it, which is the citizenry of the country. Easier said than done. I don't know how that's going to work out. These are the issues that we hear about that you don't hear about if you're in a first world country. And there you have it. I'm definitely in a first world country right now, Switzerland. I can tell you that there is no shortage here of anything. I see fuel at $2.40 a liter. That is $2.40 in francs, Swiss francs. That's about $2.65 American. What's that, dear?
270.
Did you see 270?
It was 276 or 277 yesterday.
Holy moly mackerel. That'd be $3 US a liter. $3 US a liter. Well, 3.7 liters is a US gallon. So $3 times $3.7 liters. There you go. 9 plus $11 a gallon. There you go. You're not going for long rides anywhere at $11 a gallon. I mean, really, that's why here there are so many Vespas and so many motorbikes. if you're driving something motorized, and you are an average Swiss individual, you're riding a motorbike or a Vespa. This area, Lugano, is a tourist area, but is also a banking center. And I don't know how it works, but apparently a high number of the people that work here come here as commuters from Italy daily, Monday to Friday. They drive in from Italy, they train in from Italy, generally coming by train. And they're here for the day, and in the afternoon they leave. The vacancy rate here is 0.5%. In other words, there is no vacancy for anything. There are no apartments for rent. There's no desperate housing overage, nothing like that. There is nothing but shortages here for that kind of stuff. So you want to come here and live here full time? You are buying a place. You're not going to have easy time renting a place because there's no vacancy here. Jobs are available all over the place, but you have to be able to speak German, French, or Italian, or all three, and English as well. That would be really handy, and then you might qualify for some work here, maybe. It's a whole different place, let me tell you. Welcome one and all to the channel this morning, and it's nice to see you here. See what's going on. All kinds of commentators are here today. Thank you all for joining in and being here with Jen and I today. We're glad you could make it. We're opening up in 34 minutes, I guess. Looking forward to seeing how the markets are going to react today here on Friday option expiry day Friday. We'll see what's going on. Thank you all for your support of this channel. Whether you're a member, you're a subscriber, or just a lurker, I'm glad you're here. We appreciate you. We're just shifting over now to member-only chat. Please become a member and join the gang here. Love to have you, and we'll go from there. Thank you, everybody. Let's see what happens with our stocks today. Getting a refresh right now. I'm showing a 194 gain on the Dow. I've got Rocket Lab right now up 6 cents to 413. I have SoFi at 587, up 8 cents. GameStop is holding on it. I got a 72-cent gain right now at 142.75. And then AMC is up 11 cents to 12.17. Matterport is up 3 to 4.21. 23andMe is up, looks like 9 cents to 2.82. Spire up 6 cents to 1.51. ATIP up 7 to 1.86. I have nothing yet on SmartRent. Cyxtera is up 16 to 13.99. Apple up 136 a share to 139.63. Goldman up 272 to 288.89. Cisco Systems up 21 cents to $43.15. Tesla's up 463 to 709. Arc Innovation is there someone at our door? No, I don't think so. Arc Innovation up 57 cents to 44.61. Microsoft up 241 to 261. Bed Bath Beyond up 2 cents to 7.15. Pfizer up 18 cents to 50.27. HPQ it's up 18 cents to 34.04. Carvana up a quarter, and Twitter up 11 cents. Not much going on those guys. There it is. There's the movement at this point where we're at. We are into the last 32 minutes of the pre-market, and we do have the futures holding quite nicely. Although NASDAQ was a bit better than it is now, all three indexes are kind of in the same hood here. 0.66% gain on the Dow, 0.7 on S&P, 0.74 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ has definitely backed off from 1.6% to 0.7 at the moment. All right. And what else is going on here? Zendesk apparently being taken over by Investor Group for $10.4 billion. I don't even know what these two guys are. I don't even know who they are. Don't follow every single name out there anymore. I guess I'm just too old. Too many names to follow. What was your name again? Oh, no. Welcome one, welcome all to the show from Lugano, Switzerland today. Nice to have you. 97 thumbs ups have come in already on this show. Thank you, everybody, for helping out. If you can help me get to 200 before we even open for trading, that would be really cool. hit that thumbs up button for me right now if you don't mind. Try to find it on your device. Nail that sucker. And let's see how far we can get before we even hit the bell in the next 30 minutes. Could it possibly be that we can go from where we were here, 97, 99, now 102? Could we get from 100 to 200 in a real hurry and put some momentum underneath this channel? There's 105 now. Look at that. They're 107. Look at this. Look at this. Here they come. The thumbs ups are coming in. You guys are awesome. Please hit that sucker if you can. 110. And let's get the world out there to find out that, hey, you want to make money in this market? Join these guys. Join the gang over here at this channel. We'll show you to make money in this market. 113 thumbs ups and counting. Here they go. 115. They're coming in. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad you're all here. H. Gregory was number 80. Cindy said she was number 95. Duncan said I was number 12 this morning. Cody, I'm 113, pal. Thumbs up 113 for you. Thank you all so much for your support. However you're doing it. Let's see what's going on. What else is happening here? A few other comments have come through. I don't know if any are worth reading. A lot of them are to each other, which is great. Oh man, I love it when bad news means good news. You get this, where car sales are off, home sales are off. This is off. This company's laying off people. This company's putting out a profit warning. These guys are are not hiring as many, and on and goes. And the bond market goes up. The bonds go up as yields go down. And all of a sudden, the 10-year, which was at 3.5% last week, is now sitting at 3.1% this week, and is threatening to go down to 3. That is a good sign. Germany 1.46 down from 1.8. Italy 3.4 down from 4.2. That's a huge drop. UK 2.3. That's backed off almost half a point. So good to see. The winners can be currencies, but I'll tell you, the euro has not changed today. And the British pound is actually higher by, 1/5 of a penny. So those guys are okay. The European markets are up today nicely, 1.6% in London. France up 2%, Germany up 0.75 of a point. So that's a good sign for investors here. They're seeing better returns on their investment. 191 gain on the Dow now, 87 on NASDAQ, 25 on S&P, 0.62 to 0.74 now is the range of the three markets are all up, and oil is up $2.39 a barrel to 106.66. There you go. Jennifer, 118. I think I moved too fast, says Jennifer. Thank you for that thumbs up. We now have 126 thumbs ups. You guys are really doing a great job. You're responding by giving me 30 thumbs ups in 3 minutes from a nice tight audience. Thank you guys. 280 watching or 230 watching. I have 130 thumbs ups. Thank you guys. You're getting me up to that 200 level real quick here. 131 now we're in. I know people join me all during this hour leading to the opening. And the first thing they do is they hit the thumbs up button out of habit. And if I can spur you into getting these thumbs ups early, we'll get to 200 before we even hit the bell. Got 27 minutes to go, and we're down to 73. We need 63 more thumbs ups in 27 minutes, and we got this sucker licked for 200 before the opening bell. That's pretty cool. 137 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for nailing that thing. No Garza, thanks. 125. Alex, not your daddy sofa. You are living up to your name. Nice one. Larry, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. And I'm number 130, Bruce. I'm going to ring the bells for you today. And I'm number 130 for you. Thanks, Larry. You're the man. Appreciate it. From around the world, I say thank you for joining us, being here today. It's great to have you. What else was I going to talk to you about? I was thinking about this week has been sort of a walk down memory lane. I got to tell you, yesterday we're having some fun here on the morning show yesterday. We're talking about, I don't know how it started. I don't know who did it. One of you did it. And it started off where for some reason we were trying to figure out some song lyrics and the song lyrics to the Steely Dan song, "Ricky, don't lose." Is it my number? Don't lose my number, huh? That number, Ricky, don't lose that number. And we were trying to remember the lines for that show, for that song, and then we moved into Steely Dan everything, and then we went into I think I think I may have mentioned Dire Straits, and someone mentioned the song "Industrial Disease," because there was the one line in there that said, two guys claim to be Jesus, one of them must be wrong. Some of these great one-liners that come out. Anyway, I have to admit, after yesterday's show, I started listening to these songs. They're in my head now. I couldn't get them out. So I'm listening to My Old School from Steely Dan, FM, Ricky, Don't Lose That Number, Josie, Peg, Hey 19. I can't remember. Of course, I can't remember them all. And then I listened to Industrial Disease. I just loved it. I just loved it. I mean, it brings me back to when I was, of course, in my 20s to hear this stuff. My 20s and my 30s, I guess I should say. I loved listening to this music, and I still love listening to it today. If you ever watch YouTube, Steely Dan live, there are some live shows they've done over the years. Good Lord Almighty, are they good live? My God. I think though that it didn't Becker. Was it the guitarist was Becker? There were two guys who were running Steely Dan. There's Becker and then the vocalist. Can't remember his name. I think Becker passed away a couple of years ago. Well, the guitar. Am I wrong on that? I think he did. Rest his soul. Beautiful musicians. These guys are incredible. Anyway, watching that made me transfer over to watch some other stuff, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if any of you have this vibe that comes over me every once in a while. But I love to watch on YouTube television clips from when I was young, so that I'm watching what would have interested my father, sort of my mom and dad. And I particularly love watching Dick Cavett. If you're watching any of Dick Cavett's old shows, I mean, we're talking basic talk show stuff, not today's crap. We're talking two people talking here. If you ever want to watch some really interesting stuff, you can watch Dick Cavett and Woody Allen when Woody Allen was a stand-up comic, or Bob Hope, or Jack Benny, or Groucho Marx. I just watched today an episode of Dick Cavett where he and Groucho Marx were supposed to do 30-minute interview, turned into an hour. So they taped the whole thing, and then they broke it into 2 half-hour segments for the actual show to fit the TV schedule going forward. But on YouTube, you can see the whole thing. And I mean, you're watching an absolute genius in Groucho Marx ad-libbing with another genius, Dick Cavett, back and forth, and it is just priceless. I just love that stuff. 1969, 1970, 71 era television, color from way back when, but basic: 2 chairs, a little table, little coffee table, 2 chairs, shag carpeting, live audience, go, and commercial every 7-8 minutes. They don't do that anymore. And unfortunately, it is next to impossible to enjoy a talk show today because it's all canned, it's all pre-made, it's all pre-set up, it's mind-numbingly stupid. Where back then, you had real conversations between people. And with Dick Cavett, you had no idea what he was going to ask next. No idea. And neither did the guest. No prep. The guest had no idea what was coming. And there would be times where the guest goes, how do you know that? How do you know that about me? Well, we do our research. That's great. And then they love it. They go, I love it. I love that you ask me these questions. No one asks questions like this of me. Anyway, you get a chance. Check it out. It's always good. Cindy B, hello, everybody. I'm number 95. Who else is here? Donald Fagan, right? Hector, thank you, Hector. Donald Fagan, the other gentleman, for Steely Dan. Good morning, Uncle Bruce. You're on the big screen this morning. Easy on the close-ups, says Cam. Don't do this. Oh no, Hector. Dan Fagan. Any thoughts on Polestar merging with GGPI today? I think I don't know either of them. I don't know them. I have no thoughts. Don't know who it is. I was listening to Susie Quattro and Chris Norman earlier today. Hilarious. Here it is. Susie Quattro. I saw Susie Quattro live at in Waterloo, Ontario, at the Wilfrid Laurier University with BTO, Bachman Turner Overdrive. Quattro was the opening act, and BTO was the headline act. And BTO had just released their second album, like that 2 weeks earlier. And the Susie Quattro show was pretty cool. That was really good. And I thought, wow, these guys, BTO, I don't know if they're going to be able to outdo her. They outdid her. That was fabulous. Duncan, congratulations. Tim Tube, way to go. John Bickman's not here. He's speaking in the third person again. Oh, no, here we go. I see Tim Tube is a member for 16 months. Not Your Daddy SoFi has been a member for 5 months. Thank you guys for these notifications. I can't see them unless I go to my YouTube page, and then I'm watching this on a delay. 150 thumbs ups are in now. You guys are awesome. We're only 50 away from 200 with 19 minutes to go. Can we hit 200 thumbs ups before we go into the market? This is awesome, guys. Keep it coming. Not Your Daddy SoFi. Thank you. Tim Tube 07, thank you for these notifications. I appreciate you doing that and letting everyone out there know how long some of you have been members of this channel and loyal followers. It's awesome. I thank you. Duncan, thanks for mentioning that. Appreciate that, Duncan. I would not have known unless you had mentioned it. Fantastic. John Bickman says that John Bickman is not here. So the third person dialogue continues from yesterday. George is getting upset. We're up 206 points on the Dow, 27-point gain on the S&P, 92 on NASDAQ. Crude oil up 237 a barrel, and we're getting ready to trade in 18 minutes as we're watching the thumbs ups come through from these fantastic viewers of mine who are just hitting that thumbs up button. 153 now. We only need 47 more. And here is Alberto Berti Alviles. He's a member for 16 months. He says only 13 months. We'll take it, Alberto. Either way, you're here. Whether it's 13 or 16, it's just a lifetime of fun. And I appreciate you letting the world know you too have been a member for quite some time. And I love it. It's great. Hector says he's been a member since 2021, August. There you go. John Bickman, I had to do it, Bruce. I love hearing you laugh. Duncan, wow, Alberto, congrats. Way to go, buddy. Yeah, we started our memberships March of last year. That is when this all started. The whole membership thing began last year, March. And I can tell you that it's still true to this very day. The day that I turned this channel into a membership channel where you can make comments over here, from that day on, we've lost subscribers because at the moment we turned on the membership thing, I think we had 106,000 subscribers. And we started losing 2,000 a month, like right now. They just started dropping off. The freeloaders got lost. Those folks who were upset because I didn't like AMC like I liked GameStop, they left. And we just started dropping subscribers like crazy. But we grew our membership numbers, and it took the heat off of me to try to make everybody happy no matter what I wanted to talk about, which is impossible. You can't do that as a YouTuber. You can't make everybody happy with anything you say. There's going to be somebody upset. And so I got the hate mail like you cannot believe. It was coming in already, hate mail. Oh, gosh. And finally, I said, enough's enough. We're going to a membership only, get rid of the trolls as best we can. And we'll have people who want to be here, who enjoy being here instead. And I took that road. And am I ever glad I did that? And so here we are. Wow, March. So April, May, June, 16 months later. Yeah, we have people here for 16 months now as members. Unbelievable. My God. Thank you so much for that, for being here for so long. Thank you, guys. Does the yellow bagel mean at least 12 months membership? Does anyone know? And Duncan, and we're all simpleton intellectuals. That's right. That's right. Yep, gold is 12 months, says Tankstra. And Hector lurked. Hector says that Hector lurked for months before becoming a member. Hector remembers Yoko days fondly. And Bama Babe, I have been here since the beginning. I know it. I know it. I feel it. Coyote, good morning, all. Good morning, sir. Nice to have you all here with us.
Yoko is safe in the storage.
Oh, Yoko is safe and sound in the storage room in a storage compartment in Calgary. The only thing is, I would bet you that if anyone went over there to take a look at the box that Yoko is in, it's possible that the outside of the box is blackened, kind of like Indiana Jones. You know how the box, yeah, kind of like that. But other than that, everything's fine. It's in a warehouse, in a storage area. It's all secure, and it's with people. What people? Important people. What important people? Important people. That's all you need to know. Okay. Wing Commander, thumbs up 122. Late to the party, but I'm here now. Coyote Bama Babe, same. Started watching in Feb 2021. I watched this guy. Alberto Adventures. I can't go anywhere. I love this balding, angry, short, logical Bruce. He has changed my method of trading. Imagine for $25 a month, I make that times 10 at least. I'm really glad to hear that. Duncan, yes, Bama Babe. Good morning, Nick. Wait, I have a golden bagel. I'm cool again. Let's go. Nazareth, Yoko is in a van down by the river. Who cares? 166 thumbs ups is your number, Bruce. I'm showing now 167 thumbs ups. And now I have some more members coming in here. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is unbelievable. Holy moly, I'm way behind here. Look at this. We've got Alex saying, I've been a member for 13 months. We've got Octavio Moran, member for 15 months. Congratulations on your success, and thanks for looking out for us. Aren't you guys great? Michael, member for 16 months, gold bagel member level. Nick Morar, member for 13 months, gold bagel level. Oh, my God. Larry Titus, member for 16 months. Gold bagel level with 3 neat emojis attached to that. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. 171 thumbs ups. We are 29 away from 200 with 12 minutes to go to the open. Can we get to 200 thumbs ups before we start trading? We have 232 people apparently here. 172 thumbs ups. Is it possible? Is it doable? Can it happen? I sure hope so. Thank you all of you who've contributed already to these thumbs ups. Jennifer says, the hope of hearing Yoko one of these days again is what keeps me here. Adventures of Duncan Bruce. Bruce has lots of babes now on this channel. There are a lot of women on this channel. That's right. I love you, Uncle Bruce and Bagel Family, says Jennifer. Lame Duck, I've been watching you since you started, seen you on 2 different YouTuber interviewers when it all started. That's right. That's with Adventure Duncan. And then there is us. Manuel is here. How you doing, Manuel? Lame Duck, that crazy military guy was one. Richard Carlin, 15 months, 7 days. Duncan, I know Nazareth. Isn't that great, guys? Thank you so much for all the time you guys have been here. This is amazing. We have 179 thumbs ups. We're only 21 away from 200, and we got 11 minutes to do it. Is it possible to get 21 thumbs ups in this house before we start trading. It is pouring outside. Oh my God, is it pouring outside? It is just coming on down. You can probably see it right here on the banister here, and it's raining over here. Oh gosh, it's coming down. Thunder! We got thunder! 179 thumbs ups now. Thank you, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's coming. I think I like it when it rains, says Coyote. There you go. Oh my gosh. Look, listen to that. Let me open the door. You can listen to this coming in. See if this works. Oh my. Oh my. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Let's go for a little walk. Come on. Come on. Welcome to Sweden. Welcome to Switzerland. It's just coming down. No water shortage in Switzerland, kids. Anyway, there you go. It's so loud you can't hear me speak. There we go. Beautiful. It's lush, just luscious and green, and oh, the flowers here and the plants, and we're at about 970 feet or something like that. We're not very high on the elevation front, and I'm just plugging in some cords, by the way. I had to unplug everything to kind of take you out there. But yeah, it's really something. It is spectacular. Even when it's raining, it's beautiful. Just go figure. What can I say? Oh man, all kinds of comments here. Oh, I love this. Raining money, says Duncan. It's not rain, it's liquid sunshine, says Larry. Green Day Bagel Familia, Alberto. Rain sounds knock me out, says Coyote. Duncan, love that sound. Alex, oh geez, sounds like the Titanic. Richard, looks like a little damp out there. Duncan says that looks like a smoking spot. John, even the thunderstorms are better in Switzerland. Nazareth, this theme for the day is this song, Michael Kiwankuna Tomish Money. I don't know what that is. Alberto, Adventures, my best sleep is when it rains. LL, a nice little private backyard. Alex, if you listen closely, you can hear Celine Dion. Love the sound of rain, says Jennifer. Lame Duck, members since December 2021. My birthday present, best present ever, except when the stripper jumped out of the cake, laugh out loud. That might have been a bit better. I call rainy days snuggle days. Mallow Shark, is Uncle Bruce in the shower? What is that sound? Kiwi, damn it, Bruce, now I need to wee. Laugh out loud, LL, Alex Adventures. You'd like it in the UK. We hear it a lot. Red Dunk, Alberto, Larry Titus. I love Petrichor, the unique earthly smell associated with rain. Bama Babe, Malo, laughing out loud. Duncan, Kiwi, go pee, and we will wait until you get back. Nick, look at the CGI. Uncle Bruce has really stepped up his game, but he can't keep the charade straight, whether he's in Switzerland or Sweden. We all know you're still in Creston, buddy. You're not fooling us. That is a backyard at someone's house over there. Hey, you're just trying to fool us. You're in some Switzerland place, and when you're really Sweden or you're German, you're in Kristen. Alex, I already, you reminded me of my favorite conspiracy theory. There was room for Jack on that debris. That's all I have. Good morning. I'm number 186. Duncan, whatever happened to the little person polled answer? Whatever happened to that? We are now on our thumbs up number 187. 187 thumbs ups, you guys. Thank you. Only 13 away from 200. And we've got 5 minutes before we are starting to trade for the day. 189 now. 189 are in. 11 away from 200 thumbs ups. 191 in now. 9 away from 200 thumbs ups. And there's another one. We're 8 away at 192 in the bin with 8 to go with 5 minutes. And there's another one, 193. The thumbs ups are coming through. We're going for 200 before we start to trade. 7 left to get, 5 minutes to get them. Now 6 needed. 194 have arrived. Thank you, all you guys, for hitting the thumbs ups already, giving us a little momentum to start this show. Fantastic. 198. Here we go. 198 thumbs ups. 199 it shows here. 199 thumbs ups. And now 201, just like that. 201 thumbs ups. Thank you guys for delivering. This is awesome. 4 minutes to go. We're at 203, still climbing on the thumbs up meter. This is pretty good stuff. Thank you. 5-minute warning one. John strap in, ladies and gents. DH, I was 195. Thank you guys for doing it. Over 200 thumbs ups before the markets open. This is awesome stuff. Love it. Let's go. Joe Oliva, sorry I'm late on cruise. I was up late watching The Big Short again. It's a movie you can watch a couple of times. I love Margin Call. I like that one. Very intriguing behind the scenes stuff there. These finance movies. There was a really, I thought, a well-made kind of a docudrama about the meltdown, the 2007-8 financial crisis, with all the key players of the major banks and the Treasury and the Fed. I like that. I like that show a lot as well. I think William Hurt was one of the guys. I'm thinking, was he Paulson perhaps? I really enjoyed that show. It showed the behind the scenes of that crisis. Oh, that was scary. Adventures with Duncan. Coffee break. Nick, SoFi over 6 in T minus 5 minutes. We're up and over the hump. Let's see what we got right now on pre-markets. Let's take a look. I got the Dow off 173, S&P down. We're up 173. Pardon me. We're up 35 in S&P. We're up 174 on Nasdaq. The Dow's up 0.57. The S&P up 0.93. Nasdaq 1.58. We just had the lights flicker. Just flickered. Yikes. Word from Carnival. Carnival cash from operations turned positive in the second quarter. Carnival second quarter revenue rose nearly 50% from first quarter. Consensus $2.76 billion implies a 70% growth. Well, when you go from zero to where you're going, you can do that. The question is, will Carnival be able to make any money? They say the second quarter occupancy for Carnival Cruise Lines 69% versus 54%. And we'll see if there's any more stuff coming up. Now, pre-markets, let me double check again. With 2 minutes to go, we're at Rocket Lab at 413 up 6, SoFi up 9 at 588, GameStop up 104 to 143.07. I got AMC up 11 to 12.17. I've got Matterport up a penny. I got 23andMe up 9 to 282. Nothing on Spire. I got ATIP up 7. Nothing on Smart Rent. I'm showing 16-cent gain on Cyxtera, 148 gain on Apple. Goldman up 450 to 290. Cisco up 46 cents. Tesla up 788. ARC Innovation up 86 cents. Microsoft up 280. Bed Bath Beyond 722 up 8 cents. Pfizer up 7 cents. HP Q up 18 right there. Those are the final numbers just before we start the trade here. And we'll see what's going on. Time will tell. I've got a 105 gain on GameStop right now from what I can see here. There we go. We're about to start trading on the markets. Thank you all for being here. Larry, thank you for being here, getting ready to hit the bell for me. Cody says, I think I became a member on the first month it started. I was here before and fought the AMC trolls at the time, but to no avail. Thanks for all you do, Uncle Bruce. Thank you so much, you guys, for your support, loyalty to this channel. I love you. We're ready to start trading here any moment now. We'll be hitting those bells, and away we go. Thank you, everybody, for being here. There they are. Lair has made it official. We're up and running. We have opened the floodgates literally outside the condo. We got floodgates going here, and we've got the markets going. We're showing a 256-point gain on the Dow at the moment. We've got about a 30-point gain on S&P. I'm just going to refresh my machine here just to make sure we're close on top of all this. There we go. There we are. Yeah, 35-point gain on S&P, 122 on NASDAQ right now. NASDAQ's up 1.09, S&P up 0.9, Dow up 0.82. Oil up 196 a barrel, okay? Let's see. There we go. John Bickman says, not Larry, just thank Larry. How about that? 253-point gain on the Dow. We're on Matterport. We're up 3 cents. SmartRent up 3. Tesla at $7.10 up $5. SoFi up 4 cents to $5.82. GameStop down 2 pennies at $1.42 even right now. Spire down a half a penny, up a half a penny on Spire. Apple up 181. AMC up 3. ATIP down 4. Rocket Lab up 5. Cyxtera up 19. 23andMe up 3.5 cents. Pfizer at 50.83 up 74, and HPQ 34.49 up 62 cents. Those are the early indicators with a 261 gain right now on the Dow Jones. And there you have it. 142.94 on GameStop. We're now up 91 cents as we settle out and sort out the opening trades. Everybody, welcome one, welcome all to this telecast for Friday, June 24th, the last day of options for this week. I think it's the last day for options for June. Next week, July 2nd, expiry, I think it is, or something along those lines. And so here we are coming in with our final contracts that will expire today. Where will GameStop end up today when we have expiry tonight? At the end of the day, 144.06 is the trade right now. 144.74 on GameStop, up 272 as I see it at the moment. Volume on the GameStop now is 59,000. I've got 324 gain on the Dow right now, a good little pop here. And I got a 44-point gain on S&P and NASDAQ up 153. The Dow is up 1.12%, S&P 1.17, NASDAQ 1.37. They're all up almost identically in momentum and in number. 144 144.58 to 145.37 seems to be the range on GameStop now. 2.5 to 330, somewhere in that range right now. 145, I see it. Looks like we're up about $3 on GameStop at the moment. Okay. Apple up $2, holding now 140.36 at the moment. There you go. See what else we got going on here. We've got Vanik up 409, IBM up 199, Microsoft up $5, almost $264. Goldman up 680, up $7, $293 on Goldman. Cisco up 53 cents. Meta Platforms, which is Facebook, up $4. Amazon is up 39 cents. Google up $34 to $2,288. Bed Bath Beyond down a dime. BlackBerry up a penny. Royal Caribbean up 83 cents. Carnival up a nickel. Target up $1.67. JP Morgan up 58 cents. Costco up $7. Walmart up $1.32. Nvidia up $2.20. Disney up $2 to $96. American Airlines up 8 cents to $13.06. Netflix up 184 to 183.55. Moderna down $1.46 to 141.80. There you go. Not every single stock is up, but almost. Kind of weird. There you go. 331-point gain on the Dow to start the morning off at this point in time, with GameStop now 144.24, 144.48. We are really jumping around. The high on GameStop 145.37, the low 142. So we only had a 330 movement in GameStop so far on the morning. 144.96 now, up 294, about 40 cents off the high of the day right now. Nick is in the house with thumbs up 212. Thank you, Nick. We got a real nice run on thumbs up this morning. We really enjoyed it. We got another message here from Nazareth. Member for 16 months. Uncle Bruce is the freaking goat. How about that? Thank you so much. You guys are too kind. I appreciate it. All is great. I love it. Amazes me how many of you have been here from the beginning, and I love it. Glad you've tolerated me all this time. I appreciate it very much. And hopefully these markets will be better to us as the year goes by here, as we continue on. We're up 340 on the Dow this morning. Smart rents off just a penny. A SoFi 588 up a dime. Just can't seem to get to 6 up. Not SoFi. We're at 1.65 million. Can't get to $6. GameStop right now 144.07 with lightning going off. 144.60 on GameStop right now, up 257 a share. I think though we hit the high. We just hit a new high. We may have hit 145.50. I think we touched it, 145.50, but I'm showing now 144.60. So sure are jumping around here. DQ, John, laughing out loud. DQ, without Larry Titus, there wouldn't be not Larry, says DQ. There you go. Oh, man. Stock market kicks off Friday, trade higher as Wall Street aims to break the weekly streak of losses. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to break the weekly streak of losses. Can it be done today? Up 311 on the Dow is a nice start. Will it hold is going to be the question. We'll find out as we move along here. SoFi 589 up 11 cents. GameStop 144.80, 70 cents below the high of the day right at this moment in time. Apple at 140.91 up 243. We've got AMC up 28 cents, ATIP up 2 pennies, Rocket Lab up 8, Cyxtera now down a nickel. We've got ME up 6 cents to 279, Pfizer up 50 cents to 50.59, HPQ up 65 cents to 34.52, trying a 2% gain there. Home Depot down 64 cents, Robinhood up 27 to 8.25, Vanik up 3.14 back to 210.50. IBM is up $1.48 to 139.92, trying to get the 140 again. Microsoft up 6.59 to 265. Goldman up 6.62 to $292 today. Cisco up 56 cents to 43.50. Amazon up 120. Google up 44. And there you have it. We've got a lot of green here, but the Dow right now up 251. A little pullback seems to be happening on the Dow Jones right now. Okay, 143.95, 143.79 on GameStop. We are definitely pulling back a little bit here. The volume on GameStop now is 155,000. Not all that powerful. 143.70, 144.14. We're jumping around now like crazy. As usual, a $1 move on GameStop can happen in 30 seconds. It just seems that way these days. No news on GameStop split. No news on if it's going to happen, and if so, under what terms and conditions. We know about a Tesla split. We know about a Google split. We already had Amazon. We're wondering about, we're going to see a split on Kellogg into 3 different companies. Trying to think of other splits that are coming right here. Don't have that many others to talk about at this point. GameStop right now, 146.50. 146. We're at a new high. We're at a new high on GameStop. 146.5. It looks like that might be the high of the day here. 146.5, the high of the day. For a brief moment, we're back to 145.50 now. Stocks keep rising as fears over aggressive rate hikes ease. That's the announcement today. This is a complete reversal from 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Early this week, we were not getting these kinds of headlines. Interesting to see how this is going. We're up 270 on the Dow, I think, 290 make that. And GameStop 146.42 now. 145 to 146. I'm not sure what's going on. 147 on GameStop, a new high. 147 up 498 right now. Okay. At this point, I don't think news matters, says Coyote. Splair, Samsung offers Samsung money by SoFi. Interesting. What's cooking, Wendy? Shopify is splitting 10 to 1 next week. There's another one, right? Alberto, GameStop expiry, July 1, 150s at 825. There you go. Something to think about. July 1's 850s. They might go even higher, my friend. If this stock goes to 147, 148, you might get more than that. Coyote, you guys didn't hear the recession was canceled. Did you not hear about that? Golden Bagel members, right on, everybody. Thank you so much, all of you who are letting us know that you've been here for so many months. It's a great. I love these bulletin announcements, these green bar announcements. I appreciate it. There's a whole bunch of them here today. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. 217 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. That has been fabulous today. 145.49 to 146.50 is the market on GameStop. You can drive a truck through that quote. That is so wide right now. Very wide quote spread. Okay. Apple, says Coyote, 140 a share. Splair, neat. Same with Aurora. Alex, we got SoFi, by the way, 596, going for $6. Alex, Coyote, this market never fails to surprise me. The inflation number in July is going to be yuck. Has everyone forgotten this? I missed the cancellation memo. Laughing out loud, says Kareem. 598 on your SoFi. 598 on good old SoFi, trying to get to 6 on 1.6 million, is it? Is it only 1.6 million? I'm not sure. My machine is delayed right now. I'm not sure if this is accurate. 9-pound taco. Buying Apple calls when it was in the 120s was a pretty easy gamble. Got that right, man. Splair, let's go. Neat. Let's go. Alberto, damn it, Uncle, you are correct. Just jumped to 9. Nick, $6. I'm not sure what that means. We're at 6 on SoFi. We are at 6. Here we are. 20. It says 20 million. I don't know if that's accurate. 3.1 million. There we go. That's accurate. 3.1 million traded. We're at $6 on SoFi. Okay, good stuff. 146.18 on GameStop. DH says, I saw a SOF. Alberto, okay, I will hold up for a little bit before I take the moolah on GameStop. DH, one commercial last night. Coyote, Alex, they always think the market always goes up. Those GDP numbers and ERs next month are going to slap the hell out of many people again. Aurora, I've been a member for 1 year and 7 days. Finding your channel has been a game changer for me. Thank you, everybody, for your kind words. Love it. The Dow up 318, again, over 300 now. We're up 11 on Matterport, 329. Smart Rent just down a penny. Tesla, $22 higher, 727. SoFi, 601. 601 on SoFi, up 23 cents, 3.5 million. Nice to see that happening. We got it at 6:02 now on SoFi. Here we go again. GameStop 146.82 to 147.80. I think we've hit new highs, 147.92. So TO, you might want to think about writing 155s, not 150s, because it's such a round number like everybody else. Keep an eye on 55s for out there, but we'll see how this plays. 548 gain at the moment on GameStop. 147.50, the high of the day, 147.92 on GameStop. Spire up 3 cents to 148. Apple at 140.89, up 262. AMC is up 43 cents. ATIP at 183, up 4 cents. Rocket Lab up a dime at 417, 418. Sextera down 21. ME up a dime, also at 283. Okay, guys, we'll see how this wants to play itself out. Good stuff. 147.50 on GameStop, just below the high of the day. Nazareth, today's markets equals Jamiroquai. Virtual insanity. Anyone remember that video? Groundbreaking. Coyote, Alberto, yes, you are correct. Watching, you are the man. There you go, sir. Keep an eye on all this. GameStop, 147.30, 147.92. New high of the day right now. We're going for 148. So if you're going to write calls on GameStop, look at 150, 55s maybe, even 160s. If you can write a 160 for a nice fat premium 2 or 3 weeks out, can you get $10 or more for a 160 these days? That might be the one. I don't know. I don't have live quotes on my options. I'm 10 minutes delayed, so I can't help you. You're going to have to, work this one yourselves. But just saying, it could be something to consider. If the stock wants to grow through or go through 150, you want to take a look at maybe writing a 160 towards the end of July, if you can scoop a nice premium. Let's take a look here. July 15s are the third Friday. And let's see what I have here. The 160s were, 10 to 12 was the last I saw a little while back. I mean, if you can get, $12, $13 for 160 GameStops, that would be worthy of a right, because that's, you're getting paid 172, 173 on these things if you were to be exercised. Anyway, we'll see what's going on. Adventures of Duncan. Congratulations, Coyote and Kareem. 9-pound taco. Did he ever get off the people mover? That's what my son loves that. Ved DQ. Oh, it says 16. It said 13 when I was posting it. GameStop 148. Cody, my prediction is that we'll have one of these days where we peak early, then scoop and climb back up to the close. Alberto, 160 is expiring July 15 at 1460. Delicious. There you go. There's something to consider right there. The third Friday in July, almost $15 for a contract. That is 12 out of the money. I like this. I like this a lot. Delicious, says H. Gregory. Those are nice premiums. You can score those. Even if you're rolling over, you're buying back what you got, rolling into those, lifting up your strike price beautifully. Splayer Matterport, 440 almost. Alberto H. Gregory, hells yes, let's get this moolah. There you go. Very interesting day here so far today. Let me get back to my regular screen over there. Here we go. We're up 339 on the Dow, 52 on S&P, 200 on the NASDAQ. NASDAQ is up 1.8%. The S&P up 1.3. The Dow up 1.07. Let's go. Salesforce and Boeing are leading the Dow higher, which of course is good for those of us who write against Boeing. You want to let the stock make a move and then write a nice high out of the money contract. Always can do that, or roll into one. We're up 349 on the Dow. We're up 20 on Matterport. We're up 4 on SmartRent. Tesla's up $22. SoFi up 31 cents to 609. Oh yeah. GameStop 146.84 to 147.29. Spire 146. We got Apple at 140.49 up 222. ATIP up 3 cents. Rocket Lab up 15. Sextera still down 32. ME up 12.5 cents. Okay. Nice to see the old SoFi at 609. Break this thing out. Let's go, man. Under 6 too long. 4.9 million now on SoFi traded. Okay. Let's have a nice little decent day there. See what's going on. 369 gain on the Dow. Alberto, July 22nd, 165s at 16. Okay, decisions. Do I eat chicken or steak? Thanks, Uncle. Well, of course, the further out you go in time, the more you're going to get. And writing a 165 at 16, that's like taking $180 if you're exercised. Not a bad takeout if you were going to be taken out. Question is, at 147 right now, is this it for the stock today? We're up barely $5, but these premiums are not to be missed. They're not to be ignored. This is good cash. Even if the shares only backed off slightly in the next week, these kinds of contracts will cough up $6, $8, $10 each easily, and that would be lovely money in your pocket. Coyote, I was the type of guy that preferred chicken. I ate baked chicken and brown rice every day for 1.5 years when I was 19, 20 years old. There you go. 384-point gain on the Dow. SoFi 611, nice. $6.11 on SoFi, up 33 cents. 147 on GameStop right now, near the high of the day of 148. We're right in that neighborhood now of the high of the day. 147.67 on GameStop. Take advantage of these premiums. If they're handing them to you, grab them, and let's move on from there. If they're going to want to back off, great. Let them back off. Take advantage of the dip. Okay. I haven't seen green like this in quite some time, says Coyote. It's been a while. Well, it's nice to have it too. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it is what it is. 147.04 to 147.60 on the GameStop right there. And I'm looking at the Dow up 387 right at the moment. SoFi now 612. The high of the day for SoFi, 612. This is the high of the day, 5.6 billion on SoFi. Thank you very much. May I have another? Keep it coming. Love days like that. 19-cent gain on Matterport, 437 now. It's a good gain too. And let's see here. We've got Apple up 229 to 140.50. Well, 226 now, 140.53. AMC up 40. ATIP up a nickel. Rocket Lab up 18 to 425. Cyxtera still down 22. ME up 12.5 to 285.5. Pfizer up 38 cents. HBQ up 75. Nice. Home Depot up 229. We got Vanik up 548. IBM up 222. Microsoft up 631. Goldman up 1035 today. Very nice gain. Cisco up 98 cents. That's 2% plus on Cisco today. So very good. Amazon up $2. Google up 64. It's catching some wind now. Nice. 391 gain, 375 gain on the Dow. 620 is realistic. Slayer thinks on SoFi. 613 now. Alberto says, Coyote, I miss eating chicken, beef, and pork. To be honest, this Vega on a diet has me at 198 pounds from my COVID high of 245. If we ever get on the bagel cruise, I will eat everything. There you go. Zeta State, GameStop, 150 strike expiration for July 22. Is that too far out? It's not too far out, but I would probably go higher. I'd go 155 to 165 with a July 22. I'd go further out and take another 5 or 10 on the premium, on the book value. I do that deal. Olivia, good morning, 223. How you doing? If you can write 160s for the 22nd, might be worth your while. Check those premiums and take that money and that nice high buyout. Make him come up and get you. Absolutely. Coyote, Alberto, that's some good weight loss. When I went vegetarian, I lost 50 pounds in a flash. Just flew off of me. Best thing about it is the weight loss, Coyote. We're up 386 now on the Dow. SoFi 613, up 35 cents. GameStop 146.80 at the moment. The high of the day 148 on GameStop. We're near it, close to it. This might be the high of the day. It might not. I don't know. The Dow is up almost 400, and yet GameStop is up 5-ish. Okay, writing these calls. Good idea. I think so. The stock wants to give up $8 or $10 or $12 in the next few days. Thank you. Rinse and repeat, folks. Easy money, right? Indeed. Coyote says, good morning, Olivia. Good morning, all. SoFi now 610, up 32 cents, 146.20, 145.57 on the GameStop. We're jumping around a little bit here as we normally would. We're up 395 now on the Dow. Good surge of buying in there. 58-point gain on S&P, 220 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ is up 1.96%. S&P up 1.56%. The Dow 1.3% higher. Oil up 134 to 105.61. Oil is not leading the charge. I'm not sure if oil can hold this gain as we go along here today. We'll see if this even stays green going into the weekend. There's been a pullback on the demand for crude. There's been a pullback on the demand for gas and diesel. And so the prices are dropping at the pump a little bit, but they're dropping definitely at the wholesale level because wholesalers are going, I don't know if I need that many millions of barrels anymore. If Americans are going to cut back just 1 or 2%, that right there stops a whole lot of oil from coming in here. We're gonna be drowning in it because every day that goes by right now, the domestic production in the United States is rising. More barrels are coming into the market from inside the U.S. every day now. Canada too. So the foreign market is maybe getting squeezed back a little bit here, and this could be an interesting shrinkage of price at the Texas level, West Texas Intermediate level. 105.58 for West Texas Intermediate, up $1.20 a barrel. The Dow up 400 points on the nose. SoFi 612, GameStop 145.10, up $3. All right, there you have it. Touched 148 for a moment today. Now we're back to 145.10 or so on GameStop. All right, SoFi topped out at 615. We've had 6.9 million trade on SoFi. We're at 609 right now, up 31. That's a good day today on SoFi so far. 388-point gain on the Dow. Just a little, resistance. Austin, dude, is SoFi over 6? Oh, my God. He's been buying it all week in the 5s. All week he's been buying this in the 5s. It's about time Austin gets a win. He deserves a big, big win. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Up 397 on the Dow Jones at the moment. Alrighty, SoFi 609. 145.20 on GameStop right there. Okay, welcome to the party, pal, says Coyote to Austin. Welcome to the party, pal. Nice to have you here. Coyote, all those $5 shares are growing up right before our eyes. And Austin says, I'm thumbs up 224. We are doing great on the thumbs up meter today. 225 have come in here. Thank you, everyone who's already hit that thumbs up button. If there's anyone out there who hasn't, please nail that sucker for us. We want to run that baby. Let's go. Absolutely. Let's go. Rock and roll. Rock and roll, man. Cool stuff. 227 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Let's see now. We're showing. Let's see what we're showing on the Dow here. We're wondering what's going on here. I got some glitches going through. Last I had was 386 on the Dow. Kareem wants to know, Uncle Bruce, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? I mean, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? I ask you all that question. What is it that you want to do with the rest of your life? I mean, really? 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 Here we go. I got some goofy stuff happening on my phone right now. And we're up 383. I think I want to rock. I think that's what I want to do. I don't know. You guys think about that. Think it over and mull it over yourselves. Share it with your friends, Here we go. Yeah, buddy, says Austin. Nick, I'm shorting Tesla again. Olivia, I want to rock. Olivia, yeah, wow, that's an old meme. I forgot about that. DQ, rock on. Nick is shorting Tesla. We're at 728 on Tesla. We're up $23. Let's see what happens with Nick's Tesla short today. How does he work on it? We're up 450 on the Dow. GameStop 145.85. SoFi 610. Tesla now 731. It's going up on Nick. Let's see what happens here. Karim, come on, close in. Close. Come on and close and tell me. Tell me, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? What do you want to do with the rest of your life? Tell me. Tell me. GameStop 146.25, 146, trying to go higher. Don't know if it can do it. The Dow's up 467. We're up 70 on the S&P. We're up 250 on NASDAQ. Oil down, up 142 on the oil. What is going to happen? Oh my gosh. Trying to break a losing streak. 3-week losing streak. We're trying to break it. Oh my God, 491 gain on the Dow, 146.15 on the GameStop, 610 on SoFi. Oh, friends, FL, I want to buy a farm. Coyote, I'm uncomfortable right now. FL, my girlfriend and I are working on buying a farm as well. Made great progress this month. There you go. 494 is the gain right now on the Dow Jones. 494. Going for 500 big ones. I think we did it. I think we're already over 500 points on the Dow right now. 2.3% gain on the NASDAQ, 1.7 on the Dow. Yep, 512 now. So the Dow is behind NASDAQ, but not by much. Rolling here, SoFi 610, GameStop 146.51. Write those calls, kids. Write those calls. Take the money off the table. They're handing it to you. I think we've stopped raining for the moment, but it's sopping wet everywhere. It's good. Light drips, little dribbles coming down. We've had some pretty good shower activity here today, that's for sure. 565 gain on the Dow. We're still climbing. Still surging. 565, maybe even 580. Dow's going higher. Let's see, Coyote. I'm going to hit home run I'm going to hit HR in the exit interview with I am leaving to start a farm and listen to a homeless Canadian. There you go. Zed, I have a 140 GameStop expiring today. Can I buy this one back today? Oh, yes, you can. Of course you can. The 140 right now is worth $673 in book value. Depending on what time value is left. A few hours, obviously. You can always turn around and write a 150 for next week if you want, or the week after. I would look at July 15, 150s, 155s. I'm not sure what the 140 will cost you to buy it back right now. I don't have a quote I can give you off of my machine. Could roll into a few weeks and get that time premium. Coyote's got the right idea. Nazareth, huge green candles on SPY right now. Market buying pressure is happening. Cody, I was saying June, fear of missing out wasn't normal. I think we have a bit more to go. We're up 583 on the Dow now today. We're up 81 on S&P, and we're up 287 on the NASDAQ. So we got a good market going here. Good move up. I hear a warm farm easy. I hear a worm farm easy going. I don't know what's going on here. Tiff, I just imagined Coyote's avatar with a straw hat and a blade of grass in his mouth. You should do that, you know. Yeah, that'd be good avatar. SoFi 606 up 28. We're backing off a little bit there. GameStop 146.20 now. And we're not quite hitting the high of the day right now on GameStop. The high of the day 148, and we're 146.49, about a buck and a half behind that. The Dow now up 568 points. We got Matterport up 18 cents, Tesla up $28 to 733, SoFi 606, GameStop 146.04, 146 even right now on GameStop. Okay. Oil up 113. Looks like it's backing off a little bit, just a titch. Yeah. Coyote, this has been an electric opening. Feels weird for a Friday, says Coyote. It's been weird. We're at 145.96 on GameStop, backing up a bit more. Spire here's 146 up a penny. Apple is at 141.09 up 282. AMC up 36 cents. ATIP up 4. Rocket Lab up 15 cents now to 422. Xterra is green. It's up 8 cents. ME up 13 cents right now. A little bit of gain going on there. The Dow up 585. All right. I'm serious. Is anyone here skilled with Photoshop? Tiff wants to know. Alberto, I ran into the individual that sells worms to the Stewart's shops upstate New York. He is a 16-year-old kid making approximately $55,000 a year on worms. I was inspired to see a young kid make money. Coyote says, Tiff, I could do it. I'll see about it for the afternoon show. There you go. Photoshop. We're up 571 now on the Dow. Smart Rent down a penny. Matterport up 19. We're up 30 on Tesla at 735. SoFi 609. GameStop 146.03, up $4.01 right now. And Tiff says, you are the best, Coyote. Yeah, but then you have to be forever known as the New York Worm Kid. Yeah, I guess, if you're going to do that, you're going to be known as the Worm Kid. The rich little Worm Kid, but the Worm Kid nonetheless. There you go. Okay. Oh, man. 146.03 on the GameStop. 609 on SoFi. With the Dow up 571 right now. There you go. There's our opening salvo market right now. Lots to follow. As Options Friday is taking hold, we're going to see where these contracts and these shares are going to end up. There's potential for volatility with this kind of a gain here, so we'll have to watch for that, of course. The Nasdaq's up 2.6%, 299. That's the gain on the Nasdaq now. Consumer sentiment remains hits new record low. University of Michigan survey finds. Interesting there. I'm just going to check something else here. Go over there. We've got, let's see here. The VIX down 0.89 at 28.16. That's slightly positive. And we've got United Airline pilots to get more than 14% raises, 8 weeks of maternity leave in a new contract. Boy, I'll tell you, you hear that, 8 weeks of maternity leave, and here in Europe, it's like minimum a year. Just makes you shake your head at the difference between the Europe and the USA. Quite something. Okay. Oh boy. Pardon me. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's see. The Pooper Scooper kid is making bank in my neighborhood. Alex, there are 5,875 GameStop contracts expiring today that are in the money at 150. Shorts will be keen to see it close below that line. Most places do not have maternity leave period. You just are on leave without pay. Nick, okay, I am taking a pause shorting Tesla. My average is 730. Will short more if it goes more. And right now he's got it at 737. Coyote, forget paternity leave. BW, late to the party, pal, 222. Welcome to the show, man. We're up 615 on the Dow. That's another high level here as we continue to add to it. We got SoFi at 610, but we did have it as high as 615. Maybe it'll take another rally. 8.5 million traded on SoFi. We got GameStop at 146.44, up 441 right now. And JL Mark says, I've been a member since September 30, 2021. Gold Bagel since 12/31/21. Still no Gold Bagel badge, and I don't know what to say. I can't make them do anything about this. It is a YouTube issue. I have no idea how they work it. It's frustrating to me when people tell me this because there's nothing I can do. I don't make the color show up on your avatar. It's YouTube that does it. If we're up into weekend, we could see the rally extend until Tuesday. DQ gold badge 1 year, way to go. Austin, ladies and gentlemen, could we be witnessing the last time SoFi's in the fives? Is this it? Remember where you are at this moment. It could be huge. Tiff, the like ratio is great today. Must be a green day. Yeah, we hit 200 thumbs ups before the opening. I was begging for them, and they came through. You guys came through for me. Coyote JL Mark, the Gold Bagel is for a 1 year membership. Let's see now. Where are we at now? The Dow up 576 and SoFi at 611, 4 cents away from the high of the day. GameStop 145.20, a little backing off from the 148 high of the day. Coyote, SoFi will go back before August. I feel, says Coyote. Well, we'll find out. 611. And, hopefully we won't see fours anymore. Soon we won't see fives. And then we'll go from there. Wouldn't that be great? Get it up there. Let's go. 145.39 on GameStop. 145.39 now on GameStop. With the Dow up 586. Okay. Zed says 238 punched it. 238 on the thumbs ups, baby. You got to love it. We're at 240 now. Thank you, everybody. 240 thumbs ups, and they're coming in. Cody, I agree. Big ups and downs. Then we climb into a new year. There you go. Lots to watch for. 588 gain on the Dow. 83 on S&P. NASDAQ 306. Oil up $1.37. Headline, U.S. new home sales stronger in May. That's a headline. Just saying. Let's see here. Austin, I'm deciding whether I should go exercise or mix up a mimosa. I got a friend of mine into SoFi. Got her a few hundred at 556. Cody, my only worry is that everyone seems to think so. Usually I'm a step behind. Coyote says, Austin, it's Friday, so really you want to exercise on a Friday? It's Friday, man. 587 gain on the Dow. SoFi 612, 3 cents away from the high of the day on our SoFi now, up 33 again. Here it comes, 145.58 on GameStop. Okay. What is going to happen with these markets? Oh, so much going on. Headline, Supreme Court overturns Roe versus Wade, ending 50 years of federal abortion rights. The headline has just come across. It's official. W. Walters just come backing it up for me. That has just come in on the wire. Supreme Court overturns Roe versus Wade in America. Let's see. My calls have never been exercised. I am anti-exercise. So much of that I refuse to be physically active. Take that, gamblers. I don't have the words, says Gowdy. I don't have the words. The Dow at the moment, 560 is the upside on the Dow at the moment, 560. GameStop 145.40 up 338. SoFi 608 up 30 cents. Cody, crap, how many bells would that have been, Uncle Bruce? Back in the day, oh my gosh, on our Dow Jones news machine, that would have
Still be ringing.
that would have been a 5-banger. That would have the bells would have been ringing on that one. Oh yeah, and we would have had an office full of upset females for darn sure on our female side of the argument. Oh, no doubt about that. Yeah, Austin, my 3-year-old daughter is having a very intense conversation with my old dog. Problems are being solved. Very good, very good. That's good to hear. We're at 562 on the Dow. Oil up 135. GameStop 145.65. SoFi 608 right now. Yeah, 5-banger for sure. Big time 5-banger. Yes, indeed. Most interesting days. BW 15 months and 5 days, Uncle Bruce. 15 months and 5 days. Being a member. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, all of you who have been members of this channel a long time. So appreciated. It's fantastic, guys. It is fantastic. Dow's up 595 right now. Matterport up a dime. Smart Rent down 6. Tesla up $30 to 736. SoFi up 31 cents to 610. GameStop 145.58 up 356. Just down about $1, $2.40 from the high today. All right, there you go. There's the dealio. Going to be an interesting time in America coming up, I would say. 244 thumbs ups. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. And there you go. Okay. Let's see here. Yep. The VIX still down 0.87. Interesting stuff. There we go. Front page of the New York Times. Breaking news. And the Supreme Court overturns Roe versus Wade, eliminating the constitutional right to abortion in a decision that will transform American life. That's the headline in the New York Times. Washington Post headlines. Let's see here. Breaking. Supreme Court strikes down Roe versus Wade, which is for nearly 50 years protected the right to an abortion. Okay. There you go. And then let's see what's going on over here. Boom. Wall Street Journal, breaking news. Supreme Court has overturned Roe versus Wade. Same thing there. These are just breaking one-line headlines at the moment with no other detailed info behind it at this time. That's what's going on out there. Coyote. I'm wondering, since I can trace my ancestry to the Acadians who were exiled from Canada, if I can apply for some form of Canadian ancestry citizenship. Uncle Bruce, sponsor me, please. Coyote. Concealed carry without a permit, and now this is an intentional decline. Michael, U.S. is a joke, says Michael. Larry, all hell is going to break loose in D.C. today, and I might go be part of it. Michael, you need a permit in New York, but couldn't get one prior. Interesting stuff. Yeah, crazy, scary stuff. What can I say? And there you go. 245 thumbs ups, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate that, everybody. So kind of you all. Thank you. Coyote, Larry, Titus, my guy. Alex, I'm afraid the legacy of Trump is alive and well. There you go. There you go. Vote. Your vote has consequences. It's true. The vote has consequences. And there you are. 143.65 on GameStop now. 143.60. The Dow up 606 at the moment. Matterport 426 up 8.5. Smart Rent down 6.5. Tesla at 731 up $27. 732 now. SoFi 605 backed off a little bit at the moment. There you go. Let's see. Wild West shootouts in Times Square. Can't wait. Tesla's dropping, says Nick. Coyote, Alex, due to the Supreme Court and no term limits, 2016 will haunt the country for decades to come. Awesome. I'm not sure I could shoot someone. I'd probably just take the beating. Quick sick. It has felt like an eternity, but as of yesterday, I officially reclaimed all of my SoFi shares that were liquidated. I have done so with zero margin risk now. Beautifully, beautifully done. 604 on SoFi. 601 is the gain on the Dow. GameStop 143.52. We're only up $1.50 now on GameStop. We're backing off right now on GameStop. Does anyone know the South Carolina vote for this? Or Supreme Court vote? I am guessing 6-3, the Supreme Court vote. I thought it was 6-3 as well. 143.38 on GameStop. We're backing off now. We're only up $1.36 or so. The Dow up 600 at the moment. That's where I see the Dow right now. 143.69 on the GameStop shares. 86-point gain on S&P, 297 on NASDAQ. Oil up 198 a barrel. Okay. Ooh-wee. All righty. Let's see. We've got 246 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for that. Appreciate it. And there we go. There we go. Very good. Very good. Very good. We are up 607 on the Dow at the moment. GameStop now 143.42, up $1.40. The high of the day 148, the low 141.50. So we're closer to the low than the high for GameStop right now. 143.39. 6-3 decision in the Supreme Court. Yeah, that's what we see. Nick, I wrote 10 July 15, 180 calls on GameStop for 880. Nice job. That's nice. July 15. That's up there, but that's a nice cash premium. 143.39 right now on GameStop, with the Dow up 615 points. Smart Rent down 7, Spire down 3. So we have a couple stocks backing off. We're 604 on SoFi. Apple up 283 to 141.10. The high on Apple was 141.48 today. I got ATIP at 181 up 2. Rocket Lab up 11 cents to 418. Cyxtera down 4 cents. ME up a dime at 283. Pfizer up 64. HPQ up 95 cents. Home Depot up 387. Vanek up 835. IBM up 250. Microsoft up 730 today. Goldman up 1243 to $298. Cisco up $1.11. That's approaching a 3% gain today for Cisco. Meta Platforms, Facebook up 1050, Amazon up 240, Google up 89.95, right there. Carnival up 78 cents, Norwegian up $1.12, and Royal Caribbean up 365. These cruise lines are taking this news from Carnival positively. I tell you guys, they're not making money. Their occupancy numbers are higher. Their cash flows are higher, but when you compare it to a year ago, Of course they're higher. I mean, we had nothing. These guys are bleeding money, higher interest rate expenses, and now fuel costs are just out of this world for cruise lines. Not so sure that that's going to last very long. Now, if Royal Caribbean wants to go up $15 a share, then you can buy options all you want against them, buy puts all you want. But let's see just what this is a dead cat bounce for the cruise line stocks, because you dig into that Carnival number in depth, and you're not going to get great economic news. I would not be don't be expecting these cruise shares to just go to the moon here. That would be ridiculous. Anyway, we'll see. We're up 610 on the Dow. SoFi at 602. GameStop now 142.67, up 65 cents. We're backing off on GameStop. We are coming back down here, running into some selling here. 142.39 now on GameStop. 142.39. This is quickly coming down here. We're the low 141.50, so we're within $1.08 of the low of the day now. Okay. Nick says I shorted CVNA, Carvana, RBLX. Let's see how that goes. Robert, 247 thumbs ups. Thank you, sir. Sell my house fast, Upper Marlboro. I think most Americans would not like to live like Europeans and vice versa. I guess it's just what you're used to. Well, there is that. Try to tell an American to give up some of the benefits they have here to live in America full time, and they won't do it. There's no chance they'll do it. But then again, hey, you're used to what you're used to, right? What you're used to is normal for you. Everything else is abnormal. That's life. It's okay. 595 gain on the Dow, by the way. SoFi 605. GameStop 142.98. Falling down. We're coming down here. We're just under 143 right now. All right. 581 gain on the Dow Jones. The high for the Dow got up to 31,300. We're at 31,258. So we're 42 points off the high of the day. Not that much lower than the high. It'll just be interesting to see now in the next hour just how the Dow, will it hold these gains or give some up as this euphoria open kind of, is over. We're grinding through the first hour of the opening here, and we'll see how this all plays itself forward. SoFi 604 a share, up 26 cents. GameStop 142.35. We're up 33 cents now on GameStop. We were at as high as 148.37, so we were almost $6 higher than where we are now. And the stock is coming in with some selling at the moment. GameStop volume on the day, 788,000 now is the total volume, and we're backing off. Still, it would appear that we're still backing up a little bit. All right. A sign is going, move from Norway to live and work in the US of A. No, thank you. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I can get that. I get that. Nice place to visit, maybe. But boy, it's just a different world, though, isn't it? Isn't it just a different world? Canada's different from America. Mexico is different from everybody else. It's different in the Bahamas. It was different in the Caymans when we lived there. It's different in Europe where we are now. Yeah, of course. Should be. Why should it be the same everywhere? It's not going to be the same everywhere. Right now, the Dow is ahead 576 points. SoFi is 605. GameStop now 142.45. Up 43 cents or so. Okay. Michael, whatever happened to the separation of church and state? Religion shouldn't be the law. Well, you got to vote for a politician then that isn't into religion. It's what you got to do. It's the only way. If you're going to vote in very religious people, guess what you're going to get? Pretty obvious what you're going to get. Uncle Bruce, I wrote a cash secured put, D.H. Ruda says, a while back. 40. The strike was $40. Current price $38.50. I got a $3.50 premium. It's expiring today. Roll another month for 20 cents to 35 strike, or let them expire. So, okay, I'm not sure. Is this HPQ? Like which one is this? I don't know what this is. But in any event, so I wrote a cash secured put, a cash secured put for the $40 strike, and the stock is now $38.50. I got a $3.50 premium for it. Okay, so expires today. Roll another month for 20 cents to $35, or let them expire. Well, if you, okay, I'm not sure what. Again, I need to know what this is. Excuse me. DH, nothing you follow, nothing I follow. Okay, so I mean, can you roll into another 40 and get a bigger premium? Can you do that? A time premium that more than 20 cents? You could do that. I would, or look into that. I have no idea what this is, so I can't tell you whether you can do it or not. I don't know, man. I'm blind. Don't forget, U.S. birth rates are declining rapidly. Listen to the GOP questions in the Fed hearings, always talking about GDP growth. They'll force kids on people, so there'll be more servants later. Coyote, to keep the machine greased. Nick, hey, Uncle Bruce, I keep hearing people swoon over this Russell 2000 and 3000 news for various stocks. Is it really that big a deal? Are things going to go nuts in after hours? I wouldn't read too much into that. Clarence Thomas writes that the Supreme Court should reconsider these things, rulings that now protect contraception, same-sex relationships, and same-sex marriage. Again, I can't comment on it. It's not a stock market issue. I'm not American. America's got to figure itself out. That's the bottom line. America has to figure itself out. Awesome. I remember talking to a friend a while back about SoFi leaving the teens for good. Boy, was I wrong. We're up 567 now on the Dow. We are 605 on SoFi. GameStop 142.10. 142.10. We're up 8 cents on GameStop. We're about to go red on GameStop if this momentum keeps going the way it is. Mirko DH, if you don't roll, you'll be exercised tonight if it stays below 40. Are you happy to buy the shares at 36.50? Coyote says, I know, Uncle Bruce, I know. So there you go. Yeah, DH, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what the stock is. I don't know how much you believe in it. You can roll over and perpetuate this trade, of course. Just write another 40 and take a bigger premium again. I hope you're winning. I don't know. Okay. Okay. There you go. We're now up 575 on the Dow. SoFi at 605. GameStop now 142.26, up 24 cents. So we're just on the cusp of maybe going red. We're 70-something cents away from the low of the day versus, being closer to the high of the day. That's where we're at right now. Okay. DH Ruda, yeah, I was happy buying the shares. I was thinking of selling them after purchase. You can always do that. You can always buy them, have them exercise, and then you can write a call against them for next Friday or the Friday after that. You can always do that. Always ways to play this. 142.20 up 18 cents on GameStop, down from 148.37. This is a $6.17 drop from the high of the day here, right to this point. Now we're red, 141.98. We're down 4 on GameStop. GameStop is officially in the red. If any of you have written options today at these high premiums, it's now coming your way. We'll watch for that. The Dow is up 590. SoFi is at 604, up 26 cents. Tesla 733. The high of the day for Tesla 738 today. We're now 5 off the high on Tesla at the moment. Okay. The Dow up 588. The battle for $6 is alive and well, says Austin. 606 right now. 142.24 on GameStop as we are jumping around this break-even level at the moment for GameStop. There you go. There it is, 574 gain on the Dow. I can see the Dow giving up some ground, a couple hundred points. Wouldn't be a stretch. Will it happen? That's the question. S&P and NASDAQ. The NASDAQ's off a little from its high. It was over 300 at one point, had a 300-point gain plus. S&P now up 84. The Dow now up 579. Not unusual to have a midday, swoon here. Austin, if I had to buy only one stock, it seems ATIP is grossly undervalued. Should I load another batch of ATIP? Well, these prices, 179, man, unbelievable. They got their CEO now. I'm certain that their business is growing continually. It's just a matter of when will the stock reflect the upside potential of this company rather than not? And that's the $1,000,000 question, or bigger. Nick, it sure is. We live in the deep south. We had a plan to get out, but that title just got bumped up a lot. I'm of no interest in living in a lawless red state anymore. John, help a brother out and buy Spire instead. There you go. Brother, there you go. Everybody willing to put in some of their own advice. We're up 562 on the Dow now. GameStop has gone red again, 141.57, down 45 cents. SoFi at 604. There you go, guys. We'll watch this between now and the close. I will be back on at 3 o'clock this afternoon for the final hour of trading today with all of you folks. Keep an eye on this market. 141.47 on GameStop now. 141.46, another penny lower. Who knows? GameStop might stop at 140. It might go 135 today. It might want to do that. It might go lower. We're going to find out. I'll be here with you for the final hour of all this madness. SoFi is now 602. We'll see how it all works out. And let's see what this market brings you. 141.36 down 65 cents. 140.86 on GameStop, down 116 now. Definitely down almost $8 from the high of the day here. Those contracts are backing off. That if any of you were able to write these 150s, 155s, 160s, Nick wrote, I think, did you say you wrote a 180, Nick? This stock is now, already made an $8 drop from its highs, and it's continuing to back off here to 140.81 right now on the day. I think this is the low range of the day. 140.78 was the low. We're just about there now. So we're threatening to hit the 140 level on GameStop. See how it goes. Thank you, everybody, for everything. John, thank you. Have a good day, everybody. Well, let's just see what happens, okay? I'll see you at 3 this afternoon, Eastern, and we'll see what's going on with this market. The Dow now 558 higher, giving up a little bit of just, we're at 601 on SoFi. It's definitely giving up some ground. Matterport's only up 2 cents. It's given up ground. SoFi now $6 even. GameStop 140.50 140.50. That's a new low on GameStop today. So we're definitely coming into some stock here on a number of spots. 140.26 now on GameStop. We're down 2 on Spire. Apple is threatening to hit 140 and go below that. ATIP is down a penny. Rocket Lab down to 414. It's dropping. Sixter is off 21 cents. ME is backing off too. It's only up 8.5 now. So we got some red coming in here. We got some down arrows coming through here and there. We'll follow that. I'll see you at 3 this afternoon. We'll watch the final hour together and see where this market ends up taking us. In the meantime, thank you for all of you who have mentioned how long you've been a member today. This is fantastic. Love to see those huge green bars come across the screen telling us how many months you've been here, how many years. It's fabulous. I love you guys. I will see you soon. Yes, I did, says Nick. I did a 180 strike, buddy. Way to go, pal. Way to go. Okay, I'll see you later. And Larry says, have a good day, everybody. If I miss the afternoon, I'm probably at the Supreme Court. Right on, pal. Thanks, Larry. You guys take care. We'll see you this afternoon at 3 Eastern.